Hi,
Hi,
Florence. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing? I'm a bit jet lagged, so if I sound a bit loopy, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm Isabella. I'm from Brazil, from Hugo Gloss. It's a pleasure to talk to you.
Hello.
It was so great to see Yelena back on screen again, especially because it's been so long.
Yeah.
And you got to jump off the second tallest building in the world. So, what was going through your head when you mentioned you did it 9 times? So, what was going through your head in the moment, and why was it so important for you to be the one doing it?
What was going through my head? I remember thinking, what a unique job I have that allows me to do something like this. And I remember feeling so protective um, of Yelena in that moment. And it's so, it's so interesting when you're designing a stunt like that and you're trying to bring it into reality, you kind of forget what the main motive of it is for. And when we actually were preparing to shoot it, I was like, oh, I've spent so much time thinking of the practicality of how I'm going to, get off this building that I've forgotten to really think about reminding myself what she's doing this for and what her reasons are for being on this building. So that was just a really lovely somber, not somber, but like quiet moment that I had to have with myself at the top of the building. Was like, okay, now let's reset. Why is she here? Why is she feeling like this? And I guess these are the stakes that we're starting the movie with. Yeah, I don't know why I made everybody allow me to do it. It's so crazy. But I
Well,
I couldn't help myself.
I know it's amazing. I
Yeah.
was going to ask you, what was Grandpa Pat's reaction when you told her you were going to do that?
I actually can't remember. I remember telling my mum, and my mum was like, "Why would you do that?" And I was like, "Because it's amazing." And obviously, my whole family is so supportive of me, and they were with me in Atlanta when I got the news that it was happening.
Oh my
I
gosh.
remember I went home and I was like, "Mom, I'm doing it. I get to do the stunt." That's so funny.
I
Yeah, my
love
granny
that.
was out in Atlanta with me. She was visiting me.
This is awesome. So Yelena and Bob, they have such a special bond in the film. And Louis mentioned that you were so generous with your guidance for him throughout the whole process. Looking back, is there a particular moment between the two of you that stands out to you that really helped build their dynamic?
Um, I mean, plenty of moments, but very quickly and early on, Lewis is so funny. His sense of humor is just so perfectly on brand with what makes me really laugh. And there wouldn't be an in between take where we weren't just cracking each other up or making stupid, dumb jokes or like really random bits that would go off in such weird tangents. And then we'd suddenly have to start shooting again. So I think all of that downtime where we got to just laugh at each other really added texture and a lot of love between the two characters.
They're really special. I really love to see that.
Yeah.
So, as we've mentioned, the film touches on some deep themes, especially mental health and trauma and rebuilding your identity. And I feel like Yelena's journey is very relatable for a lot of people. If you could give everyone watching one advice to make them feel fulfilled again, what would be your advice?
Hmm. I mean, it's similar to Yelena's advice, which is that we've got to be with one another. We have to be connected, and I do truly believe in that too. It's such a simple but effective message of like, we're here for one reason, which is to love and be loved, and we're humans that need interaction. We need to be physical. We need to hug each other. We need to tell each other we love each other. And then the other thing that I know that has always opened me up and made sure that I stay grounded and it's just simple things like cooking people dinner, cooking myself dinner, like taking the time to make sure that I'm loving myself in that way, like I'm feeding my soul. And for me, like, all of the themes of the movie being connected, opening our hearts and making sure we spend time together, that's the same, I suppose, vein as hosting and cooking and preparing and having simple purposes and simple pleasures like that have always um, given me a lot of pleasure.